All right, we are going to get started. Please put your devices away and put your attention up on the front board. Thank you. All right, so today our learning target is that I can use written expression to communicate effectively. We're going to do a fragment lesson, and then we're going to do a fragment activity. Okay? So I can identify fragments and determine how to make complete sentences. First question for you. Why is good communication necessary? Do you have an answer?
Sure. Good communication is necessary because, like, how are you supposed to work and get things done if you don't have that good necessity and good communication skill?
Great. Any other answers? Armin.
If you can't communicate with others, sometimes you'd be doing work by yourself and it could be overwhelming.
Good. Good. Anybody else? Good. Well, communication is essential, and you are absolutely right. If you are working in a situation and you can't communicate well, it's going to be hard. It's going to make your life harder. We are constantly communicating people in written expression. We are using Twitter. We are using Facebook. We are using Instagram. We are using Snapchat. We are using text messaging. Nobody calls anyone anymore. We all text, right? We're writing emails, hopefully. We're writing papers, okay? Those are all types of written expression. And we want to be able to do those well so that we can have coherent and understandable paragraphs, sentences, thoughts, ideas, letters, that sort of thing. All right, thank you. So, what do we know already about communication? What's our prior knowledge?
You communicate all the time.
You do communicate all the time, yeah? What else do we know?
Communicating is skill.
Mm-hmm. What do we know about sentences?
That they have to be complete.
They have to be complete. And what does it take to make them complete?
Subject and a verb.
Yes, a subject and a verb. And I would say a capital letter and a period. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. So we know that in communication, a sentence is part of that written communication. And we know that it needs a subject and a verb. The subject is who or what we're talking about. The verb or the action is what they're doing, okay, or what's happening, right? This is a repeat. We know this stuff. We have this information in our brain. That's why it's called prior knowledge. This sentence, the young boy went to college last year. This is a complete sentence, right?
Yeah.
It's got a subject, and it's got an action or a verb. What is the subject in this sentence?
The young boy.
The young boy, exactly. Who or what? And went to college last year. What is that?
Action.
Action. I've got a subject, I've got an action, I've got a capital letter, I've got a period. Complete sentence. All right. A fragment is an incomplete thought. It's something that leaves you hanging. Hi, my name is a fragment. Nice to meet you, is a fragment, okay? They're incomplete thoughts. Now, when you are working with fragments, you want to fix them and add either the subject or the action to make them complete thoughts. You always need a subject. You always need an action. Here are some examples of fragments. Dreaming of a vacation in distant lands. After a trip to Egypt, he always enjoys the fun and excitement, especially when it includes his friends and family. Okay? So in this paragraph, I have purposely added some fragments. Okay? These sentences are fragments because they are incomplete thoughts. Now, what I need to do in order to make this writing better is I need to ask myself, does this sentence make sense? If it doesn't, what's missing? And then how can I complete it? Okay? So let's look at the first sentence of this paragraph. Dreaming of a vacation in distant lands. Does that make sense? I've got the action, dreaming, but I don't have the subject. Who is dreaming? Okay? So I'm missing my subject here. I need to fix that. After a trip to Egypt, I don't know what he did. You're right. I don't know what he did. It's not complete. So what's missing there is my action. So I need to fix that. Always enjoys the fun and excitement. Who enjoys the fun and excitement? Especially when it includes his friends and family. That sentence is okay. It makes sense. I have a subject, and I have a verb. Okay. All right, so these are fragments. I need to fix these. So I went ahead and fixed them. He was dreaming of a vacation in distant lands. After a trip to Egypt, he had a desire to travel more. He always enjoys the fun and excitement of a vacation, especially when it includes his friends and family. These sentences are complete. I know this because they make sense. They have a subject and a verb. They are complete sentences. So let's try some of these together. This paragraph says, making my mom happy because I have my homework. So proud of me. I always try my best to make my mom happy. First of all, do these sentences make sense?
No.
No. Making my mom happy because I have my homework. So proud of me. I always try my best to make my mom happy. Is there one sentence in there that's correct?
Yes.
What is it?
The last one.
The last one. What? Will you read it to me?
I always try my best to make my mom happy.
Okay. So now we need to figure out what is missing and fix it. Okay? So let's look at this first one. Making my mom happy.
Subject.
What's missing?
Oh,
The action. What's that? Who's
happy?
making their mom happy? Okay. So the who is the subject, right? Okay. How about because I have my homework?
Run on.
They're all fragments. What can I do to because I have my homework?
Move that period and put a comma.
This period?
Yeah.
So you're saying making my mom happy, comma, because I have my homework. What do you have your homework? You have it in your backpack? Do you have it at school? Do you have it turned in?
True.
Right? So proud of me. She is so proud of me. I always try my best to make my mom happy. So we could say, it feels good making my mom happy. She's happy because I have my homework turned in. She is so proud of me. I always try my best to make my mom happy. How about this one? I can believe the only one left. My mom's going to be mad. She doesn't like it when I use the last one and don't replace it. All right, so how can we make this paragraph better? What are the steps?
Oh, it changed on you. But determine if the sentence makes sense, and determine if what is missing, and then complete the sentence.
Exactly. So we're going to do those three things. We're going to determine, does it make sense? I can believe. Does that make sense?
No.
No. What's missing?
The should be that. Wait.
at the first sentence. I can believe.
You're missing the
She
action.
doesn't have, yeah.
There's no action there. What can you believe?
Who knows?
That my brother forgot to change the trash liner. I can believe that my brother forgot to put the new cereal box in the cupboard. I can believe that my brother left the car with no gas. Okay? We have to add something to that to make it better. The only one left. Does that make sense?
No.
What's missing?
Your action.
Your action. Okay. What about the subject?
And subject.
And so it's kind of both missing. So what was the only one left?
Kind of.
You, your friend.
Left hanging, like you said. Like
Yeah. We're left hanging. We don't know. My mom gonna be mad.
My mom is going to be.
Thank you. My mom is going to be mad. So in that case, it's the verb. She doesn't like it when they use the last one and don't replace it. So think about that. What would a mother get angry about if you used the last one of something and don't replace it?
Toilet paper.
Bingo. The toilet paper roll. Oh, that's so frustrating. So, I can't believe my brother, or I can believe my brother did that. He used the only toilet paper roll we had left. My mom is going to be mad. She doesn't like it when they use the last one and don't replace it.
That's like the trash. That's good.
All right.
Yes or no?
Yes or no? A fragment is a sentence. A fragment sentence is an incomplete thought.
Yes.
Yes. All right. You are ready to try some of these on your own. I have 3 paragraphs, just like what we did on the board. You are going to read the paragraphs, and you are going to determine,
Fragment.
you're going to determine if it makes sense. You're going to determine what's missing, and then you're going to complete the sentence. I'm going to give you 3 minutes to do that. Do I have a volunteer who would read how they fixed their first paragraph?
All he needed was an umbrella. He was afraid to ask his parents for help because it was raining outside. He needed an umbrella.
Thank you. So Gavin, I can tell that you determined that the sentence didn't make sense. You figured out what was missing, and then you fixed it. Thank you. All right, volunteer for number 2.
I guess I'll go.
Jason, thank you.
Her alarm clock rang and hit the snooze button. She was begging him to quit smoking. She must have. Actually, is that fine? Yeah, that's not fine.
Oh, we gotta fix that.
So like, instead of saying I must have, just can we just exit out?
We can get rid of it, absolutely.
So, begging him to quit smoking. In the end, he quit just like he promised.
Okay, good. So I can tell that you went through and figured out what didn't work. And one of those sentences you just completely got rid of, which is okay, because it still made sense with the information that we had in there. All right, number 3. Volunteer for number 3. Ahmed.
She told her friend to go get some medicine. The muffins her mother sneezed on was missing because she ate it simply. She ate something.
Okay.
Was that another error?
Nope. Oh, you need to read that last sentence.
Luckily, she didn't have to work in the morning. Period.
Great. So you determined if the sentence made sense. You determined what was missing, and then you fixed it. You made it complete sentences. Everyone right answer here. We're looking for fragments, and we're looking to fix them and make them complete sentences. All right. So our learning target for today was to identify fragments and determine how to make those complete sentences. On a scale of 1 to 10, how do you feel about identifying fragments?
10.
Awesome. On a scale of 1 to 10, how do you feel about fixing those sentences?
10.
Gosh, you guys, that's impressive. Anybody at 8 or 9?
8.5.
Okay, so maybe just a little bit more work.
No.
Never.
Awesome. All right, so tomorrow what we're going to do is we are going to look at the opposite of fragments, and that is the run-on.
Run-on sentences.
Any questions?